With new series released every month, it's impossible to watch everything on Netflix, but these original shows deserve more attention. Every year has huge releases that everyone discusses, from the latest season of Stranger Things to the series finale of Squid Game. But there is definitely so much more to discover on the popular streaming platform. Whether a holiday comedy that was immediately forgotten or an underrated show set in academia starring one of the most beloved Grey's Anatomy cast members, these shows are a fun binge watch. You'll wonder why these didn't get enough praise upon their release, and you'll want to chat about them to everyone you know. Merry Happy Whatever, 2019. Patsy, Siobhan Murphy, and Quinn, Bridget Mendler, on Merry Happy Whatever. A holiday-set sitcom is rare, and while the Santa Claus fans tuned into the Disney Plus show, no one talked about Merry Happy Whatever when it came out in late November 2019. Maybe it got lost in the crowd of other Netflix releases that month, from third seasons of Atypical and The Crown to Christmas movies like Let It Snow. Ignore the show's 33% Rotten Tomatoes score, get cozy, and settle into the story of Emmy Quinn, Bridget Mendler, who goes home for the festive season with her partner Matt, Brent Morin. The plot mirrors many holiday films as she makes it her mission to get her grumpy dad, Don, Dennis Quaid, to like Matt. Although the premise isn't unique, the show has a heartwarming vibe. It's perfect for fans of light-hearted stories about this magical time of year. No Good Deed, 2024. Lisa Kudrow smiling in No Good Deed. A show about a married couple trying to sell their beloved house might not sound all that exciting, but that's exactly what makes No Good Deed work. The show has a tone all its own and features action, mystery, and comedy. No Good Deed's 8-episode first season was quietly released on Netflix on December 12, 2024, which might have been bad timing since people are focused on watching Christmas or Hallmark films. It's a shame that more didn't talk about it, though, because the characters are so quirky and the storylines are so surprising. It's also too bad that more haven't seen Linda Cardellini play wealthy Margot Starling, who has her own interesting reason for wanting to buy Paul, Ray Romano, and Lydia Morgan's, Lisa Kudrow, house. Margot is a dynamic, stylish, secretive, and underrated character. Spinning Out, 2020. Kat, Kaya Scodelario, on Spinning Out. When this figure skating drama was released in January 2020, it didn't receive the praise it should have, as many considered it melodramatic. And since it was cancelled after one season, some might have decided not to give it a try because it only had 10 episodes. That's a shame because Spinning Out takes an important look at mental health. Main character Kat Baker, Kaya Scodelario, struggles with bipolar disorder, and episode 8, Hell is Real, dives into the topic of medication. While the show doesn't cover everything there is to talk about there, it's a start, and Spinning Out raised some awareness. The show also proves that there is still a lot of judgment as Kat isn't encouraged to be honest about what she has gone through. It's a powerful and sad storyline that reflects reality. Everything Sucks. 2018. Peyton Kennedy as Kate Messner in the AV Club room in Everything Sucks. In 2018, Netflix released Orange is the New Black Season 6, along with the highly anticipated chilling adventures of Sabrina. But when Everything Sucks came out in February of that year, it was a quiet release. Fans of the best teen dramas of the past will find a lot to love about this show, and despite its single season, it tells a great story about teenagers finding out more about themselves in the small town of Boring, Oregon. Maybe some heard about the show and waited to see if it would get more seasons before watching, and then forgot about it. But if you want to remember the highs and lows of teenagehood and get swept up in a charming story, this is it. Blood and Water, 2020 to 2024. Sandy Schultz, Amma Kamata, and Cozy Njima talking on Blood and Water. The teen drama Blood and Water hasn't gotten nearly as much attention as recent outings like My Life with the Walter Boys, and that's disappointing. Over 4 seasons, Puling Kumalo, Amma Kamata, gets to know her sister, Fix Beely, Cozy Njima, whom she didn't know for a long time because of her abduction when she was only an infant. Season 1 was released in 2020 and didn't get noticed then, and when Season 4 was released in 2024, the show was unfortunately still ignored. But you'll be invested in the sisters' story and the show's thrilling tone. Each season is only 6 or 7 episodes, and it moves quickly, ensuring there are no dull moments. Easy, 2016 to 2019. Jacob, Mark Maron, and Annabelle, Jane Addams, on Easy. Unlike other anthology series about romance, like Prime Video's Modern Love, Netflix's Easy hasn't been the topic of many discussions. It's a lot of fun to watch talented stars like Aubrey Plaza, Michaela Watkins, Mark Maron, and Kiersey Clements appear in episodes about first dates, married couple problems, and intimacy. Joe Swanberg is known for his chill filmmaking style known as mumblecore, and the Drinking Buddies writer-director created Easy, writing and directing every single episode. Maybe it was a lack of promotion or the title didn't stand out to subscribers, but either way, it should get another look. Partner Track, 2022. Ardencho as Ingrid in Partner Track. Sometimes a show arrives on Netflix and doesn't make a splash at all, and once it's cancelled after 8 or 10 episodes, even fewer people discover it. In August 2022, many checked out Lock and Key Season 3 and the first season of The Sandman, but not enough people tuned into Partner Track. Starring Ardencho as Ingrid Yoon, a lawyer who dreams of becoming a partner, the one-season gem is one of the most heartfelt shows about law and romance. Ingrid is focused on her job, but she's got a few different love interests, too, which keeps the story moving forward. While Partner Track is often forgotten about when people talk about favorite law shows or scroll through Netflix trying to find their next watch, it's worth it. It feels like both a comforting rom-com and a smart legal drama. Tales of the City, 2019. Laura Linney and Paul Gross in Tales from the City. Adapted from Armistead Maupin's book series, this miniseries came and went on the streaming service in June 2019. Maybe it didn't get enough hype beforehand, or, when bigger shows like Stranger Things Season 3 arrived on the platform a few weeks later, it got left behind. Since so much time passed between the most recent adaptation of Maupin's San Francisco set story, 2001's Further Tales of the City, perhaps some fans didn't know about it. That's too bad, as, like the books and the other TV shows, Netflix's version is a sweet look at friendship and sexuality. The show also has strong performances from Elliot Page, Molly Ringwald, Olympia Dukakis, and Laura Linney. The Chair, 2021. Sandra Oh sitting at a desk in The Chair. While some shows were released during the COVID-19 pandemic and made a big impression, like Squid Game, which premiered in September 2021, others sadly weren't celebrated as they should have been. The short but sweet comedy The Chair only has 6 episodes and will be one of the most fantastic brief seasons you ever watch.